Man, Afghanistan, huh? My God. If you've been listening to me for any length of time whatsoever at all, you know that I constantly make statements based on history. And the reason why that I continue to keep making statements based on history, and I'm going to tell you, I want you to listen to me very closely, listen to me real good. There's this old statement that has been touted and been quoted many times before, and it goes like this. Those that do not know history are destined to repeat the same mistakes of the past. And what's the logic and reasoning behind this? Well, it's simple. You can't judge people based on the future because the future has not yet happened. So people's credibility is judged based on their actions from the past. And no matter how much you choose to stick your head in the sand, and no matter how much you choose to ignore facts, no matter how much you choose to act like that we live in a land of make-believe and whatever people come up with and whatever they say and whatever they do, you have your truth, I have my truth, and that's the only truth. We're in a mess. You think about this for a second. Last night, I saw a C-17 take off from over in Afghanistan. I saw people hanging from the airplane, trying to get out of their country, too much G-forces, and literally fell to their death, skydived without a chute. I saw people crowding the airport, trying to get out of their own country, and I want to tell you right now, America's not any better. My statements ring true, and they hold true, and they always will be true. I don't care who you are. Crat, rat, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, it makes no damn difference. You need to just sit down and listen. Really, truly listen. Listen to me. Afghanistan is a pure sign of what happens. Total chaos. Fear on an unprecedented level. It is a perfect example of what happens to a country when a people do not have firearms and able to defend themselves. Now you got the Taliban, who we've been fighting for 20-something years. Let me give you history again. Genghis Khan tried to fight these people and lost. I mean, the Mongolian army at that time, man, was mass and vast, and they were running blitzkrieg all over Europe. They came up against these cats right here, lost. The Russians tried to fight them. Got a black eye, blue eye, came to an utter stalemate after 20-something years of war. 20-something years of war. Should I say Saigon? Should I say Vietnam? No, our record is looking bad. Because what's going to be said on the world stage and the world view is this. America conceded power to the Taliban, therefore they lost. At best, another what? It ain't even a stalemate. We're tucking tail and running. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we should have been there in the first place. But however, we're there, right? So, look at this. I mean, y'all need to listen to this old veteran right here. Joe Biden has all these military people up there with all these experiences. Now you see the reason why? That I personally think that the President of the United States of America should be a veteran, should be someone who has an understanding of world politics. I mean, after all, if you're going to talk about commander-in-chief and not commander-in-thief, like these puppet masters have been serving their corporations, would not a military-minded person, would he not have a better comprehension and understanding of the world scene? I mean, after all, you're commander-in-chief of all the armed forces, and you're the one who's got to make the choice whether we go to war or stay at home. It's easy for these people who went to these Ivy League schools, that grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth, that ain't never been to boot camp, ain't never held a damn weapon. Matter of fact, they're more scared than the damn Afghans, but they use their position, their money, and their school. And then you look at these bumbling idiots up here, these soft-looking, bumbling, effeminate idiots that they parade up in front of the Pentagon and stuff. These people couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag, much less stand up for any damn thing. And then they, like a bunch of chicken hawks that they are, they're going to sit up there and try to lecture us and talk to us. Man, I'm telling you, this got to be a land of make-believe. And then I got people ask me all the time, what kind of pastor are you to have weapons? A pastor's got sense, and a pastor, just like I've learned from biblical history. Over in Nehemiah in them days, they had a weapon in one hand and a hammer in the other. Our people, Israelites, were armed. Abraham had a standing army when it got Lot. An army. David, man of war. The Creator, God himself, a man of war. Jesus, Luke 22:36. If you don't even have a cloak, go sell it and buy one. You ain't gonna never hear this in your lying fairy tale churches. Let me tell y'all something. If America don't want to be staring at a situation like that, now let's look at this. You got the Taliban that's been fighting the Americans. And the Europeans are all upset that America pulled out, because as long as America's over there, guess what? We kept the Taliban off their ass. So the Europeans are upset that the Americans already pulled out, because what do we basically do? We ran defense for them. Now we tuck telling and running. And now we're back again with more troops, because we left a bunch of Americans unarmed over there in another foreign country. And I might add, a country that has no love for Americans whatsoever at all. Y'all need to pass this video around, copy it, paste it, use whatever I'm saying, get it out to the people so that Americans can understand. And you got the Taliban fighting Americans, and you got the Afghanistan people, the Afghanis, side with the Americans, and you got many of these so-called affluent gold families, is what they call them. And they have been instrumental in fighting against the Taliban, and America pulls out abruptly against the advisors, Joe Biden's military advisors, against their best interests. Told me it was likely, not a probability, it is likely. Joe, Sleepy Joe, on vacation Joe. Can't remember his name, Joe. Now these Afghanistan, these Taliban that have actually set up there and been fighting against the American war machine, they have taken over and toppled. They ran the president out of the country. They have toppled 12-something city-states in a matter of a few days, not weeks, days. They have literally taken over. And like I told you, a few videos previous, and anyone that they find, all you aristocrats and everything else, that you sided with America and you fought against the Taliban, I told you, them people, they have a total different judgment system, total different moral system. The East is totally different than this fabricated make-believe, Sarah, whatever would be, live in a land of make-believe, live lies and act like they the truth, and both social, political, economic, religious. It don't make no difference to make the lie the truth. And you tell it long enough, it becomes the truth. They don't live like that. There are a lot of people's heads going to be spinning. And I mean, when I mean spinning, I'm talking about off with your head. They finna chop people's heads off over there. They finna go in. Not only that, they are already firing off into crowds of civilians with AKs. And some of the weapons that I saw that the Taliban had, them look just like our soldiers' weapons. Where did they get them weapons from? I said, man, where did they get that from? They got a trencher charge. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This cat has got a dang EOTech on an M4 and an AR. What in the hell? How'd they get them? How they get them? So the Afghani people can't protect themselves. They depend on the inept police department, the inept military that they have. And now they all are running from their own, being ran from their own homeland by their own people. And the Taliban is raising teetotal hell. That is too much fear. That is just way too much damn fear. I can't even fathom being in that type of mindset. I can't even fathom being in a country like that to where I'm running my butt and my family trying to get to this tarmac, and I'm fighting people to try to get on the plane to get the hell up out of this country because, watch this, whether you Americans want to keep your head stuck in the sand or not, and everybody in the world, these people in their own backyard, they know what the hell is getting ready to take place and happen. And the footprint shows it. These people are totally in terror and fear. See, as long as I got one of these, few of these, one of these, I ain't got nothing to worry about, not no fear. At least the one thing I can do, if I'm going to be able to defend my own homestead, my own family and shit, I'm going out like an OG. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. I ain't never had nobody in another country ever call me the N-word. But I got it in my own backyard. And if I'm a 10-year veteran paratrooper and I'm willing to go across seas or wherever the hell they tell you to go and tell you that's your enemy who ain't never done nothing against you, you don't think I would defend myself against my own, right here in my own damn backyard? Shoot, you got another thing coming. So it tells you what all these soft politicians will do when they no longer have guns to protect them. They're all cowards, every single one of them, to the zenith cowards. You seen these cats that they got up there in front of CNN and Fox News? You see all these cowards they got up there? Never held a weapon. Don't even know how to do a function check. They know nothing about weapons at all. Have never done one day in any discipline whatsoever at all. And we supposed to trust these people to lead us the right way? See what you get when you get a career politician like Joe Biden that's been paid off by the corporations. Do you see what kind of president do you get now? Within 8 months. You couldn't even make this stuff up if you tried it. If you try to just sit down and think how fast of a decline America can get within 8 months, you couldn't do it that fast. You mean to tell me uncontrollable inflation? Debt done increased by over $8 trillion within 8 months. Gas has gone from $1.87 to $4.50 a gallon. Can you believe that? Our border, southern borders being overran. We got over 1.2 million political refugees in this country carrying the virus. We shut down the Keystone Pipeline. We blessed the Russians with a pipeline. And you got to be kidding me. I often said you can know a country, the spiritual state of a country, by how it treats its own. America ain't doing too damn good. And what is the Democratic administration looking forward to doing right now? New ways to take more money out of taxpayers' pockets to fund a stupid, idiotic, spiritually retarded machine. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm telling you right now, America looked a whole hell of a lot better under Trump. I don't give a damn how much you hate him, how much you dislike him. You cannot argue with the facts. Even CNN can't even hold water right now. They cannot stop telling the flat out truth. They can't even defend Biden no more. They can't defend downtown Willie Brown, Kamala Harris. They can't defend them no more. They've got to come out. They have no choice. It's obvious. Americans, like I said, you'll be prating fools. You're looking at a fallen country, and this is the result of a fallen country. is whenever you have citizens that cannot protect themselves, you depend on the government to try to protect you, and only criminals and police have the weapons, you're finished. You're done. You're dead. Fathom it for a moment. A C-17 is taking off. Air Force. And people are clinging to the outside of it just to get out of that country. What kind of mindset to make you think that you're going to actually cling to this airplane and you're going to go clear across the damn world or to another country? You think you're going to hold on that thing going 500 to 700 miles an hour? Man. And then you fall to your death and everybody's in shock and awe. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, what the hell you mean you can't believe it? See, the way I talk as a pastor, because I'm telling you, Joel Osteen ain't going to talk like his TD Snakes. Jakes ain't going to talk like Creflo Dollar. They ain't got the chutzpah or the intestinal fortitude, nor the integrity or the heart or the mind. Not only just to talk like this, but to live like it. They will not defend you whatsoever at all. Anyway, shape, fashion, and form. A lot of them talk tough. Boy, we got a lot of... I'm appalled at this social media thing because there's a lot of brave individuals on this thing. A lot of them. Truth is, there's a lot of cowards on this thing. People, it's easy to talk tough and to say all kind of smack behind this camera. Well, boy, sure in the hell there's another thing coming when you have to face a man face to face, isn't it? Boy. Them people, they give a whole new meaning to sheep for the slaughter. These people finna get slaughtered. And you know what else getting ready to happen? All other so-called quote-unquote terrorists is going to see the strength that the Taliban has. Man, they're going to have a complete 100% terrorist state. Yeah, they're going to want to come and join freedom fighters. Man, wow, we got to come join that, boy. Boy, if we want a jihad, this is it right here. This is our people right here. We need to fight with them. Wow, 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 wow. Wow! If it can't go from bad to worse, what's next? What is next? And what American only can do. Go get popped. What the world are you out of your what the ooh. Come out of her, my people. Come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord. And here in America, come on, let's just stop playing games. You can't tell, and there's nothing that's in you that can sense how things are going from bad to worse. I mean, we're staring at socialist, we are literally staring at a socialist and communist society right before our very eyes. And these dang buffoons up here, these buffoons, these idiotic buffoons up here. Politicians, I told y'all, what America needs is a total 100% clean sweep. We need to really truly start thinking the reason why that the founding fathers gave us this Constitution. They didn't give us this Constitution and the right to keep and bear arms for us to go deer hunting. No, he didn't. They gave us this Constitution and this Second Amendment right here for us to be able to defend ourselves against our own government. A damn government that has gone wild.